Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Georgetown, New York. It has been, wow, the last time we were here was, what, in the middle of winter? It's now the first day of spring. We have wasted too much time. We got too much to do. Oh, we gotta fix that fence right there. Missing a strand of barbed wire. Dang, didn't notice that. Anyways, so we got everything plowed. Well, I guess you saw that already. We got everything plowed over here. We've, like I say, the fields that we own basically are in two groups of four. Four right here, and four across the road over there. These four are now plowed. The one down at the bottom near the river is limed. And I was going to lime this one. Also, since we're going to do, they're in fours, we're going to do 2 fields of each during the rotations. I went ahead and plowed these 2 fields together, so I think right around here was the field line before. We just went ahead and plowed those together. Might as well get that extra 25 feet of crop space in there. No sense to leave them divided. So that's all one big field now that needs to be limed. And I was going to do that, but I was also going to take the plow across the street and start plowing those 4 fields over there. Now, actually right here, yeah. That's 1, 2, and then they go on down around the turn there. They all need to be plowed, and 3 out of the 4 need lime. So I think I'm going to go ahead and spread lime on all of them. I'm not sure if that'll work, but we're going to do it anyways. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Instead of going ahead and taking the plow across the street, I'm going to redirect this guy. We'll take him across the street, 5488, I believe that one is. And yeah, we'll go get some lime spread. I was shocked at how good a mileage we got off the lime on field 93 down there by the water. We used, well, this thing was full and we used 6%. I mean, I think it was just over 18 tons, so a little over half a ton. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I'm thrilled with that amount of usage. Hopefully do a field like this on 1 tank. That would be fabulous. Man, look at us sinking in the mud here. Field is soft after we plowed it. All right. Anyways, like I say, first day of spring, we are just leaving everybody else in the dust here. We said we were on the server and it was supposed to be pretty busy. I guess everybody else is busy there. Anyways, kind of quiet around here. That's all I'm saying. So, I feel bad getting on here and advancing time when I'm the only one around, but at the same time, look how awesome this place is. I want to play. Let's go. So, anyways, we're playing now. We'll just have to ask forgiveness later, That's how it goes. Anyways. Oh, wait. Since the last time. I think this has changed. Oh, yeah, we got this. That's where we're going to put our wool bales. It's the best place I could find to put it right now. I'm not thrilled with that spot, but we did need somewhere to keep the wool that's out of the rain, so we did that. We also put in a little path right here. This area from the fence right there over to the water was just dead land down here before. I suppose we probably could have come down here and mowed, but it'd be way cooler to put some bacon in down here. So what I did was I just got 4. We're basically going to continue the experiment that I was doing on, I don't even know where that was. Hills of Slovenia. Just where I could see, I just wanted to see if you could buy a small amount of pigs like that, like a tiny amount, and turn it into a pig business. So not really doing anything with the pigs. We just got them to be having them. And I went to Central Grain down there in town and bought many tons of pig food. We spent $8,000 on pig food. Put it in that silo right there. So we have a lot of pig food for the 4 pigs that we have. And our sheep are just going gangbusters on some wool. We got 70 over there, 70 right here. And let's go take a look here. So those 140 sheep have already given us 5, 6, oh geez, way more than that, isn't it? That's 8 bales, 8 pallets. So yeah. We're going to fill this barn up right here. We'll fill it up. Once we get it full, we will worry about hauling those down to town to get them sold. And, speaking of going to town, Man, I got so much to do. Like I say, we're running out of time. We're gonna have to advance some days here. Speaking words. Oh, these things. Yeah, I'm going to town. I need to take the truck. Get in. I think in here. Yeah, I'll leave that up because we got to get that trailer. We got to go to town, get some lime. We need to get some fertilizer. No, I'm sorry. That's not true. Is it true? Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm doing with fertilizer yet. It would be cheaper to get it from Central Grain where I bought the lime and the pig food, but I don't have anywhere to store that much fertilizer. It won't go in there. I'm trying to think. Or should I just go ahead and bite the bullet, go to see that wackadoodle down at the green store down there, and buy some pallets from him? I also have this snow right here. Hopefully this doesn't melt. The incinerator in town got quite busy during the end of winter there. So the incinerator's still packed full of snow, and I have 2 trailers sitting down there waiting that hopefully aren't melting, but it is, what, 56 degrees out here? It won't be around long. Anyways, I'm waiting to dump those into the incinerator, so yeah, make good money off of that eventually, off of that whole process there. Let's see. All the things. So much to talk about. Yeah. So much to talk about. I think we should just go, like, take a nap or something. We don't even know what to do. We got a lot going on. We got all our grass is planted over here. Gotta see them in. What old Fuzzy Beaver's logging company there. They come in and joined our 2 hay fields together right there, going around the turn. I'll show you that later. Man. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's see what we got here. Got our hillside. Wow, that one looks really steep from here, doesn't it? Never paid any attention to that before. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Like I say, 3 out of these 4 need lime. The one we're going to start with does not. Just because we're still an adolescent child at heart. We're going to drive through the water there just because. Like the kids stepping in mud puddles on the way into the store. You just got to do it, you know? It's a requirement. All right, so whoever we bought this farm from, he did not like to harvest crops. I mean, every field has something withered in it just about. Anyways, these are sugar beets, aren't they? Yeah. I didn't know you could grow sugar beets in New York. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is that a thing? Can we do that? I was going to plant a root crop. I was thinking potatoes for our pigs that we have there. We're going to need some kind of root crop to go to the pig food mixer in town. We'll mix our own pig food, but if we could do sugar beets, that would make it so much easier on a planter setup. We could buy just a regular row crop planter. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. Maybe the reason that they're all withered in the field here is that you can't grow them in New York. So I'll have to find somebody smarter than myself and ask them about that. Sugar beets, yeah, that's a thought. Didn't even think about it. Like I say, I was so focused on doing potatoes for my root crop that, I mean, it makes sense. It should be far enough north, right? I'll have to check into that. I like it. Anyways. All right, look at our usage. Like I say, it's phenomenal. Just barely going down. Oops. It must have been autosave there because it paused the train too. Now, I wonder if that usage is not going down very much because we don't need lime on this field. Is that a thing? Nah, that can't be a thing, right? Anyways, doesn't matter. It is what it is, and yeah, hopefully we don't have to buy any more lime. We're good with that. There's some big old fields over here. So on these 4, like I said over there, On the other side of the road, that would be 93, 94, 95, and 96. 93 and 96 are going to be planted together, and 94 and 95 are already plowed together, so they will obviously be one. Over here, this would be 97, 98, 99, and 100 going up through there. We will do kind of the same thing. 97 and 100 will be planted together, and the two middle ones will be planted together. I did this just because going by field sizes, on acre sizes, that's pretty close to the same thing. So we shouldn't have any up or down yields, up or down years as far as the yield goes. It'd be pretty consistent, which is a whole lot easier to plan for when you got a better idea of what you got and what you're gonna get. So, wow, got real wiggly there. So yeah, that's the theory behind that. We wanted to try to stay both of them around. See, over on this side, I think it was right around 20 acres, per two fields. Right around 20 acres of each crop is what it should be. So, yeah, pretty fair. Yeah, like we used what, 2%? Made 3 passes through this pretty good sized field here. Yeah, well, maybe it's been a long time since I've done lime or something, but I thought I went through it way faster than that, and I'm pretty excited about this. So, anyways, all right. Let me go do some liming. I'll get back. We're gonna try something else. Yeah, we'll do something more exciting, and I'll be right back. All right. Well, we got most of the liming done. We have the 2 big fields over here that we were gonna start at. Still have to come back and hit those, and there's also one more across the street that I did not get. Apparently, if it has withered corn in it, you cannot spread lime until it is plowed. Seems to be the case anyways, which kind of makes sense because you do have to plow after every corn yield, so every harvest. So I guess that's the thing. This doesn't make sense though. That might make sense, but where we're going does not. Right? Fertilizer. I said I was having a little trouble figuring out what I was going to do with it. Well, we have a temporary solution anyways. Well, we have a temporary solution in mind. Let's make sure it's going to work first. And maybe, look at that. That doesn't look weird at all, does it? Oh, climb the walls. Look at that. It looks silly. All right. So, yeah, this thing will hold fertilizer, won't it? Hope so. I think so. Let's go spend a ridiculous amount of money on fertilizer. Put it in this auger wagon. In theory, that's a nice autosave there. Hello. Nothing. Don't worry about that. Meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. All right. So, anyways, go to Central Grain. We're gonna go get some fertilizer. We are going to. Let's see. We'll bring that back, and then we gotta change trailers. We have to put the flatbed on. Come back to the store. And we've already spent about $15,000 in straw and lime. Oh no, I may have bought some fertilizer too. Oh man, yeah. I'm just sitting here thinking, I think I spent about $4,000 in fertilizer. Ah, geez. Didn't mean to do that. It was, I guess that was right before I had the genius idea to put the fertilizer in here. I call it a genius idea without seeing whether this will hold fertilizer or not. Tell you what, since we're in town, let's take a little detour real quick, see how our snow is holding up. So this is the incinerator plant, New York State Department of Transportation. This is where everybody brings their snow. We put it in here, goes into the incinerator, goes through whatever that goes through, and comes back out right here as dirty water. Do not use this water for drinking. How about that? Because it's dirty. See that? See how that works? Excuse me. Then you take the dirty water across the street right over there. to the water treatment plant. And from there, they will separate the salt, the road salt, and brine from the dirty water. And you can have road salt to sell. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, we've been doing that. What we're trying to do, yeah, it just barely takes a little bit. We just can't get the incinerator to empty out so that we can we have what, 0.21 tons, 19%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that number's going down. Let's go look and see what's in the red trailer over here. That's pretty neat. I mean, I'd hoped it would melt because that makes sense, but you never know. Sometimes just the act of the snow being stored in a trailer would kind of preclude it from any of its 68%. Yeah, it's definitely going down. Man, I wish I could take that snow in that little trailer and dump it into this trailer. At least I'd have one of my trailers back. That's all right. No big deal. Oh, our tanker truck. So West Virginia Joe, when he cut all those trees down for us, like I'd mentioned last time, he didn't say we owed him anything. And as a matter of fact, he called us later and said that he owed us stuff. So he is going to give us $146,000. Well, knowing that that money is coming in the future, we spent $153,000 on here. So $7,000 in the bank, in the hole. I mean, not too bad. But this is a nice little tanker truck. We can use it to haul our milk, which solves one of our problems because we did not have a tanker right now. All of our animals are plumbed, so they don't need any water tankers, so we can just go turn the valves on. But now we have a milk truck. We have a truck to haul dirty water. And it looks pretty cool. So we're leaving it right there for now, just until we get the incinerator emptied and get all the dirty water moved across the street. It'd be nice to get all of our equipment back home, but at the same time, the profit we made off of that salt was definitely worth the investment in time. We'll leave some equipment down there for a little bit. It's no big deal. All right past the government building here is Central Grains. Flip the auger wagon over. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I think I came in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's a fuel cell point. This is where you drop some stuff off. That's where you buy seed. Pig food was underneath when we bought it. And lime was underneath. So I think the middle one in between those two that we've already used was fertilizer. So let's go see. I know that's liquid fertilizer and herbicide on that side. Look at that. Yeah, it wasn't in the middle. I was wrong. It was the first one. Okay, so we have $86,000. Yeah, all right, that's, whoa, oh gosh. I tried to stop it, but I disconnected the auger wagon. Yeah, that's funny. All right, so instead of $10,000 worth, we have $15,000 worth. About 10 tons of fertilizer, so wow. That's really driving me crazy with that camera there. All right, well, we have plenty of fertilizer, I believe. Oh God, that's so bad. No. Oh, save it. Come down the hill. We can do it. You can't do it. So close. Just would no. Can't give up. Never give up. Must save. Never. Oh, it's getting bad. Look at that. A tree saved us. I meant to do that. We totally meant to do that. Anyways, taking 10 tons of fertilizer back to... I don't know where I am. Ooh, ever have one of those moments? That's bad. I don't know which way to go. Alright. Take this back. Let's go get our gooseneck. Bring it back. I wonder if we should bring... God, this thing is just top heavy. I'm not even taking credit for that one. Alright, this would be a fairly uneventful trip back, but so that wasn't supposed to be too. Who knows? Anyways, let me go back, get the trailer switched out, get some pallets and bales loaded up. Yeah, our bale load trailer is going to need the Mac, and the Mac's down here at the incinerator plant. And we got a lot of stuff to figure out. I'll be right back. All right, well, we got it loaded up. That is $10,000 worth of bales. Doesn't look like it, does it? Considering it's only 16 of them. Wow, that's painful to say out loud. But that's all right. This time next year, that'll be us selling those bales, right? We'll be in good shape. We did buy 2 pallets of fertilizer, about $1,900 a piece, so almost $4,000 worth of fertilizer we didn't need. And 2 more pallets of lime just in case. Lime I'm not concerned about at $450 a pallet for 2,000 liters. We'll buy that stuff all day long. Now, as far as this guy right here, he might not be as wacky as he seems. We were talking about it, and he said, well, you buying all these straw bales, how are you going to get the straw into your silo? He got me there. We have the hay blower for the cow pen and pig pen, I assume. That won't unload into the silo, though. So, he made us an offer we couldn't refuse. Just in case something were to ever happen, I suppose it's not a bad idea to have our own TMR mixer, even if it is just a little bitty one. But the real purpose is we can put 2 bales in there and dump those into the silo. So we'll just grab 2 straw bales, dump them in, let them shred it, dump them in the silo, load 2 more in. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So we got that hooked up to the trailer there. We got about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches of ground clearance right there. Oh boy. Here we go. Road train, right? Let's see what we got. This guy has got equipment everywhere. I don't know what all this is for sale and what all is his, but man, does he have a spread. Too bad he won't sell anything red. We gotta go out of town for that red stuff, he says, but like this thing. Oh, 40-20 with a huge coon spreader on the back. I like it. Shiny new axles, nice and shiny. Look at this 8970 big monster right here. Hooked up to a plow and ready to go. Hey, it's a plow like ours. We don't have ours hooked up to something like that, do we? Goodness gracious. Now, he does have an old Steiger sitting here around back somewhere. It's an old green Steiger. He says the only reason he agreed to take it in on trade. He wants, I think, around 60 grand for it. And it doesn't run ideally. Like I say, it's an old one. But if we make any money this year, I really want to get that thing from him. Give us a little project. Plus, if we get it going, I mean, we need something with 500 horsepower, so. I like that 4955 right there. That's there's something odd about this 76, isn't it? I think it's the gray wheels. It just makes it look off. Something's off about it. Check out that planter. That's cool. Oh, Kinsey planter. Over here's a Vaderstadt. I guess this would be our seeder. This is our row crop planter. He's got a wheel loader. He's got a trailer like we have. We're just being nosy since nobody's around. He's got the tarp over it. Man, can't see what he's got in there. I assume all this stuff over here is just for sale. But you never know with this guy. Whee! Alright. Let's go home. Let's take our road train home. I think we're about done for the day. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I do want to save some daylight for somebody else to come on here and do something if they want to. Hate to hog the first day of spring all by myself, but that being said, we are having a blast. We got started plowing early this morning, doing field work all day, and it was nice. We had a good time doing it. So we'll take this back, drop it off, go ahead and knock out the last plowing that we have to do. Hold on, let me stop here. Ooh, so we don't crash. Oh, I think we crashed when I hit pause. There it goes. Oh, I left it on the help window tab. That's what it is. It always takes longer on that one. All right, let's see here. No, we have 2 left to plow. 98.99. You can see I did a little test plow right there, and that's the case with the plow on it sitting in the field. This will be our 5488 with the lime spreader sitting right there. So they're both waiting to go, ready to go. I got to spread lime there and spread lime here once it gets done being plowed. Now this one needs to be plowed, and this one also needed to be plowed. This was withered potatoes, maybe? Anyways, the point being, you can lime withered crops unless they're corn, apparently. So, kind of weird. But at the same time, like I said, it makes sense. Not that big a deal, so. We're going to go knock out those last 2 plowings that we have there. Then we will finish liming. And we can turn all of our attention to fertilizing and planting. But that will be next time. We will get some stuff in the ground. I think the only field we have that's growing right now is oats. We bought that kind of away from the farm there. Offer we couldn't refuse up near the railroad silo. And I think we got 2 fields up there. We're going to use those for our root crop rotation up there. So, whoa, I forgot what I was doing. Getting a little carried away with what we're doing here. 60 might have been a little aggressive. Let's tone it down a bit. Yeah, I'm running 50 in a straight line. Pretty decent anyways. I feel pretty good about it, actually. It's not wiggling that bad at all. So, yeah, look, we spent, what, $70,000, $80,000 today? Yeah, right at 80,000 for basically everything this truck is pulling right here. That doesn't seem right. Oh, yeah, and the auger wagon with $14,000 worth of fertilizer. I was going to say the math doesn't add up on that, but yeah. I forgot about that $14,000, almost $15,000 sitting in there in an auger wagon. So let's see. This will be our bale shredder. We will use that for the silo. Yeah, matter of fact, there's a straw bale down there at the big bin. Wonder how that got down there. Alright, so let's see. Back one, drop off. Take this. Let's see where we're gonna unload. Well, tell you what, we'll just use the wheel loader to run pallets down, drag the ramp a little bit. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get the wheel loader, run these pallets down to the red barn right there where the seed pallets are. We'll put those on the racks inside, get them stored nice and neat, put away. And all, what did I say, it was 16? All 16 of these bales we're going to shred. We're going to put in that silo over there. And we are going to haul it to the compost factory along with this. Why not? There's one right down the road. We found it while we were driving around. And yeah, hey, let's make some compost. I don't know what we'll do with it yet. We're going to need something for our fields. But at the same time, I've always liked to use digestate or slurry or something like that for field use. So maybe compost, but probably end up selling it. We do like to make a little profit, so. My little snow pile's all shriveled up. It's so sad. It's going away. Anyways, keep looking back at the animals because I gotta do something with the animals. What do we gotta do? Oh, straw. That's it. I gotta put straw in the cow pen. I bet you that's right. Yes, right there at the cow barn. It's in the red. See? I got it. All the other animals are good for the day. That was what, yep, that's what we were hanging up on. So, perfect. Let's see, run down the hill real quick. Up under the auger. Into our magic barn here. Put that on straw. And we'll spawn 4 of them. That leaves 7 inside. There will be our 4. And that'll give me something to do on the wheel loader when I start moving around there. So, yeah. I think that's it. All right, yeah, I know that's it. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been hogging this server way too long. So, hey, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Golf Cart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.